Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Billy. Today I would like to share with you 4 wool dresses that I made using the vintage simplicity pattern of 6532. This is part 2 of the series, and part 1 is discussed in my video number 13, which I will link in the description box below. And also, as always, the information about the fabrics that I used and also the cost per garment is also in the description box below. The first dress that I will share with you today is this brown dress, and this is a very lightweight summer suiting wool material, and as you can see it has quite a noticeable sheen, even though more so on screen than in person actually. But it's very lightweight and it's very soft, so I like it very much. And so for this one, I did not make further modifications, and so they are, the 8 decorative buttons and 2 side pockets, and then also the same, center front, 2 vertical darts and 2 little darts at the shoulder here to close up the gaps because I have a bit of a sloping back. And so I'm very pleased how this came out. So here is a quick video of this dress, and as you can see, I paired it with my standard black belt and black pumps, and I thought that looked very elegant and very put together, and overall it gives a very streamlined look, and definitely looks more professional than if I had used a more sort of cherry print, such as the cotton fabrics that I used in my last video. So overall, I'm very pleased with this result. So the second dress that I will show you is the same thing. I didn't make any more modifications from it. And then this was a black wool crepe, so identical in all respects. 8 decorative buttons and 2 pockets, and everything is exactly the same except in this lightweight single-ply wool crepe that I got also from Mood. And for this one, actually, so here you can see the texture of it. And also for this one, also did not line it. And for this one, it's actually quite interesting. I originally bought 5 yards of this fabric, and this is the 4th dress that I have made using the same fabric. So I'm very pleased how I was able to get 4 dresses out of 5 yards of fabric. So here is a quick video of this black dress. And also, as always, I paired it with a black belt and black pump, and it looks really nice, and I'm very pleased how this turns out. And so it just looks very professional and very timelessly elegant, if I may say so myself. So the third dress that I will show you is this red herringbone, sort of very lightweight wool tweed. I also got this from Mood's website. And for this one, I decided to do something a little different. So what I did was I cut out, instead of the standard necklines, I decided to add a bit of a collar. So I used the collar from Simplicity 6000 that I talked about before in my video number 4. And for this one, the back looks like this. This time I did it right, and so technically I could have added the hook and eye closure as the pattern instructs. However, since I really like sort of like how this hangs without the hook and eye, so I decided to leave it alone. And so this is what the collar looks like. And also for this one, I added, I lengthened the sleeves a bit, so it's a bit of a not quite 3/4 sleeves, but just longer. And the reason is because I originally cut out a short sleeve for this one, and in July actually, and I never got around to sewing it until mid-September. And by the time it started to get cold, it was starting to get cold in New York City, so I decided to try to cut a sort of longer sleeve for this one, and I had a 1.5 yard of fabric for this one, so whatever I could cut out is what I did. And for this one, because I was so pleased with how it looked, I decided to line it. So I lined it with a white China silk. I would have preferred to line it with something closer, to this color, but since I didn't have it at home, so this is what I did. And also because of the color, I decided to skip the buttons because I thought that would be too busy. And I'm incredibly pleased with how this came out. So here is a quick video of this dress, and I paired it also with my black belt and black pumps, and I thought I looked really elegant, if I may say so myself. And I wore this recently to a networking lunch, and I received so many compliments. It was really surprising. So I'm very pleased how this came out, and really encouraged me to continue to make clothes for work. The final dress that I will talk about today is this wool dress, and for this one I continue my sort of quote-unquote tradition of lining only the sleeves. Otherwise the garment itself is not lined, and so for this one it's the same thing, the same pockets, but I also wanted to try a different color. So then I used the color from Simplicity 6185. And so basically the color is incredibly easy to attach. Okay, sorry, the back, it looks like this. And so front looks like this. And basically the color is one giant rectangle cut on the bias. And so it was very easy to put together. And because of the color, you don't need a facing. So that's also an added benefit. And this fabric, originally I got it, I wasn't sure about the coloring because it looks a bit kind of mousy and might be kind of washed out on me. But because of the texture, as you can see, it has a bit of a sort of a shine or sheen to it. And also because it's a bit of a knobby in texture, so I thought it was quite nice. So I just cut it out, and then I am very pleased with the result. So here is a quick video of this dress, and overall it looked quite nice. It's kind of funny with this collar. It looks a bit like a airline flight attendant from the 60s, but I'm still very pleased with it. I thought the color gave it a little extra something, and in a way this dress looks more 60s-ish with the addition of the collar from both the red tweed dress and also this sort of a beige dress. So these are the 4 dresses that I made using the Simplicity pattern, and I'm very pleased with how they turned out, and I'm especially happy with the results that I got from the addition of the collars. And I do think adding the collar does add a little something to this dress, so I am very happy I tried it. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you soon. Bye bye!